3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Good morning, fellow Forex traders. Welcome. Monday morning, May 13th, 10:31 a.m. here in Nebraska. I had to reset my clocks. I'm like, what time is it? I don't know. I've went through, seems like a dozen time zones, but that's not really true. What if I went through 2 time zones? Just really kind of messes you up. And, of course, I'm going back in time, right? From the West Coast to the East Coast. So let's get into some trading here. Let me move the camera around a little bit. Sun is extremely bright, so maybe I should fix my brightness on the camera. Let's bring this back. There you go. Doesn't look so crazy. Got some espresso in hand that I bought in some other state, and I am not moving out of Nebraska today. I'm getting really lazy. I was driving about 4 or 5 hours every day, which was more than I needed to. Now I'm driving about 2 hours a day. So headed back to the Midwest. Let's get into trading here. I got to kind of get back into a schedule also. The time is going to mess me up. Probably for the next week or two, these lives are going to be a little inconsistent. I apologize about that. I want to be consistent with them. I want you to expect them at a certain time, and you haven't been able to do that, so I apologize. However, some very interesting stuff today. Let's look at the free signal trade, EURAUD. Quite a few interesting things going on. Not a lot of volume, believe it or not. We have some profitable trades, but not a lot of volume. So this is the free signal trade. It's an entry of a buy on EURAUD. And just, again, it's the volume is not there. We've been holding this. Let's see. This came out, if my eyes will work here. This was on the 8th. Yeah, what was that? So it came out Wednesday of last week, and we're still holding on to it, and it's only went one deep, one initial trade, and that just means there's just not a lot of volume or movement. We can stare at the chart here. What is this? The daily. Yeah, just not a lot. Did an entry at the top there. It's backed out, and it's headed back towards the original entry. We'll see what happens here. But this is a good trade. And also remember, this is a free trade. I give this away. Someone came into the group last night and said, "Where are the free trades? I can't find them." I think my system and my menu is very intuitive. Just kind of slow down and look at the menu. I know that Discord is confusing as hell to people, but you know, everything is. Let me drop you off in a jet airliner cockpit that you've never been in and ask you where the altimeter is. You'd be like, I don't know where it's at. Yeah, but once I point it out, you can't unsee it, right? So just get familiar with Discord. And I will also admit, you know, my system, my group, my menu, the way that it comes at you is not 100% intuitive. I learn more every day about how to make this better. I'm not in a position right now because I'm traveling to kind of fix those little things, but there's some training videos coming and some menu restructuring and making things a little clearer. I think one of the biggest things that is helpful is to put videos together that say, here's what we're doing, here's where this is at. This is a great trade. There's absolutely nothing closed overnight. However, if we look back over a week's worth of trading, let me pull up my trusty pen here. At the top of the MetaTrader, I'm going to go ahead and click the week section. And we'll see what's been going on for the week. $2,580.29 worth of free signals. I'm probably giving too much away. I keep saying that. We'll see. The average consumer, people do not value free at all. Gotta have my espresso, so just kind of give me some coffee sip pauses in there. But this is looking really, really amazing. And it's really, if you look, it's really only one screen worth of trades. We had that USD CHF, EUR AUD, USD CAD went off, and now we're in EUR AUD again. And you'll notice that all of these are profitable. You can't sit here and say this wasn't profitable because this was an entire basket of trades. And altogether, it was a net profit. So let's move on. Pretty simple, basic stuff here. Could you enter an EUR AUD buy? Absolutely. Let me give you a little bit of advice if you want to take advice from a gambling hack like me. You could enter this buy. If you're brand new, you could enter a buy. Enter a buy trade on your demo account as a practice. What should you bid? This is where practice comes in. I got a question today. And this question always blows me away. It's a function of the industry making you think something. It's almost hard for me to articulate what happens that the industry makes you think this. Okay, I probably should pull up the question, but I don't want to give anybody's personal information away. The question was this: hey, like your system, Terry, ready to plug into the trades? Before I do, can you go ahead and tell me how much money I can expect to make with a $10,000 account? Is it going to be 0.05% a day? Is it going to be 1% a day? Can I expect 10% a month? And oh, by the way, what would the drawdown be on that? And I'm like, there's no answer to that question. And unfortunately, if you've been in the industry enough to pay attention to Forex, then you've been brainwashed. You don't buy an automated system such as mine. It's an algorithm, right? You're not buying a robot. It's an algorithm. You don't buy something like that or plug into something like that that's like, oh yeah, it produces consistently second by second results, and here's exactly what you get if you put. I mean, the assumption in there is I control the market. And I know you guys get tired of me saying that. I don't control the market. Nobody controls the market. My algorithm always wins its trades if you bid properly for your account. That is a very open-ended statement, but also as true as I can be with you. I don't know what your leverage is, what broker you're with. I don't know what their spreads are at any given time. I don't know what your balance is. So these questions of thinking that Forex is some sort of, well, here's what you get when you use this automated system. Man, that's not even close to how it works. So I said, listen, you got to go practice. And I don't control the market. So I know I tend to repeat myself a lot, but it's so I get the exact same question, like all the time. Can you give me some back-tested results of your system? Like, on what? On a $300 account? On a $3 million account? On a $157 account? On a $10,444.55 account? Is that the one you want? You know, it's an algorithm. It always wins. Bid properly for your account size. Mark puts up here, we should be in for some nice profits on JPY pairs this week. I did see that. We will take a look at that. I see that we're in a JPY pair on the 10 pip automation, looking very good, very comfortable, and I'm glad we're in that. It's a great example of what we're not in. It's a great example of what we're not trading right now, because I noticed that quite a few of them JPY pairs are going ape shit again. So let's move on. The next account we're going to look at, we will go look at the combination of the high profit feed, trading metals and indices, and also my 10 pip hybrid, which is a subset of the 22 currency pairs. It's a subset at any given time. We call them six different groups, right? It's a subset of my main algorithm. So let's pause here. I will go pull up the account on my side and we'll get into something very specific. Now, as far as the 10 pip hybrid goes, I'll call this out. I'm not going to show this on the screen. Let's move the camera there. You don't need to look at my chest. So it's looking very good. I mean, the drawdown feels good as long as you're bidding properly for your account. We're in a great position here. But Euro JPY on the 10 pip automation is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Euro JPY trades. And it has scaled up from a 1 lot size to a 2 lot size. And none of them are in profit. But it's going to be a great trade. It's going to be a great trade. And if you've bid properly for your account, you're using the 10 pip hybrid, you are not in any sort of danger, certainly nowhere, unless you bid too much on any of those trades that are coming in right now. So aside from that, let's go to the history and let's talk about something. So here's the history of my 10 pip automation. Sorry, saying that wrong. 10 pip automation is the main feed. My 10 pip hybrid, which is a subset of the main algorithm, and also the high profit feed, gold, metals, indices. So here's why I'm extremely happy with the current settings for the gold trades and the indices, index trade, okay, which is basically these three trades. The very first gold trade of the night, and again, this is a system that I do not manually manipulate. It takes the signal. If it plays out to take profit, which it did, terrific. And let me highlight some of these, if it goes to 25% towards the take profit, the algorithm will then set the profit to break even or a little bit of profit, right? That's exactly what happened here. So at a $40 profit on this account, that means that the price went to 25% plus, could have went to 99% of the entire take profit that the algorithm set, and then backed out all the way to just about break even. And here's why I like this. It happened on the second gold trade. It happened on... I'm going to lose my voice. I don't know why. Maybe I'm yelling. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. Let's do some ASMR Forex trading, everybody. So it backed out, the US 30 backed out, and we got a $5 profit. So what that means is the algorithm went to, the price went to 25%, the algorithm moved the stop loss to break even, or a tiny little profit in these particular cases. I'm actually having it set itself at 5 pips profit at the 25% profit mark. Here's why I like it. If you're trading, you're probably a gambler. If you're trading the high profit feed, gold, indices, metals, you're a risk taker. You have to be. Because it's make a lot of money or lose a lot of money. In this particular sense, the algorithm, I love where it's at right now. There is no perfect. But this is perfect for me and perfect for a product that I send out to you because I can really stand behind this. And here's the deal. On my personal account, I'm taking all these exact same trades, right? Brenda says, I can hear you. Oh, okay, cool. I knew that. It's just that I find myself, because this microphone was never very loud, I find myself like kind of yelling, although you don't sense it on your end, and then I start to lose my voice. As long as I cascade caffeine over my voice box, we'll be good. The point behind this is, what I did was I looked at this trade on my live account last night, and it's just kind of funny. It's human action, right? I took this trade and I seen it at a pretty decent profit on my personal account. I was bidding a lot less than what you're looking at here. And it was over $100, and I just went, I'll take it, right? Because what's the market been doing lately? It's been doing what this US 30 trade did. It goes 25% plus profit and then backs the hell out and hits our, basically our break-even stop. So I was awake for that, felt pretty good. Hey, you know what? A win is a win is a win. Terrific. And then this gold trade went off last night in the middle of the night. I hear it, but I've been like extremely tired lately. So I just kind of let it play out, right? Because the first one played out, went all the way to TP3. I got out of this early. So what I'm saying is, I like giving you that ability. It's like you're a gambler, and it's like you're at the table. You're in Vegas, you're gambling. You got to know when to get out. So imagine if this trade was like this one, okay? Because I'll guarantee you, this could not be in a little bit of profit here, basically break-even profit, without first going to 25% of the total take profit. So it did that. It might have went to 75%, I don't know. So you, as the gambler / Forex trader, have the ability to look at that and go, okay, stop has been set to break even. Does this feel pretty good profit for me? Do I want to go ahead and get out now? Because I'll guarantee you, it's just the market movement lately. When I first developed this algorithm and started putting it out, started testing it for myself, it was amazing. Because gold price movement was amazing. Right now, gold price movement is weird as hell. In past weeks, because of the way I had the system, not the algorithm itself, but the management, it's kind of the algorithm says, okay, take a trade. Here's what we suggest you do for TP. Here's what we suggest you do for stop loss. And we had TP1, we'd take profit 1, set it to break even, take profit 2, set it to break even. Frankly, it was doing too much. That worked really well in a market where the gold movement went into the trade, went straight to take profit. Like every freaking time. Like, oh my God, this is incredible. Lately, what it does is it goes into the entry. It goes about halfway up to take profit, comes back, takes out everyone's stop, and then goes ahead and finishes and goes to the final take profit. That's the movement lately. And, let's also be clear. There's no humans doing that to us. It's an algorithm. Same thing that we're using. I had somebody recently cancel their subscription because they were manually taking my signal, which you can do, at a prop firm, and they were like, I can't keep up with it. You shouldn't be able to. It's an algorithm. It's a mathematical software program faster than any human in the world. It takes the trade, updates the take profit, enters another trade, updates the take profit. And I was like, I don't really know why anyone would expect to be able to follow my algorithm manually and place those trades manually. It'd be a full-time job. I allow it because I'm like, well, that's basically if you're trading at the old school, and I say old school, you'll see why. Prop firm concept, then you have to do that. Prop firms, it's over. It's absolutely over. They're either being shut down by the government, they're going bankrupt, or they're changing the rules so much every week. And this is not, it's going to sound like I'm being negative and a complainer. These are fucking facts. I could prove all of this. They're changing the rules weekly. Hedge funds, prop firms, brokerages that were offering different, abilities to someone such as myself who has a really good algorithm and has proven it. Typically, I wouldn't even. I don't even know. It's like a sub. It's like a, put it this way, because there's no real name for it. It's like a private prop firm offering. When they see that you can crush it, they're like, you know what? We can leverage this, trade other people's accounts, trade more of our own accounts, right? We can all make money off of this, is what they're thinking. That's great until they change the rules every week. One of the biggest rule changes that pretty much put me out of business with, well, I shouldn't say out of business. It put me out of doing any business with any prop firm is when they said, yeah, you can't scale up your lot size. If you enter at a 0.10 lot size, you can't scale it up. I'm like, what the what? That's how you trade, right? It's how you scale into a trade. So I was like, all right, well, that shuts me down. Luckily, and starting tonight, certainly tomorrow, I'm gonna bed myself down near Lincoln, Nebraska, and I'm gonna put this video together that I've been talking about, which I believe is the game changer. And you have to be able to see the mathematics behind it. You have to understand investing. I'm going to explain all of that kind of stuff. And I'm certain that for 99.9% of the people paying attention, it will be a game changer for them, because I've expressed this to some highly intelligent people and they were like, oh yeah, that's been right here the whole time. Like, wonder why I didn't think of that. Yeah, I said the same thing myself. And it's an interesting way or path that I arrived at what I'm going to share with you. So what's today? Monday. I'd like to be able to record the video Tuesday, Wednesday, and certainly have it out by the weekend. I'd like to have it out. I'd love to have it out on Wednesday or Thursday, but we'll see. So the current high profit feed settings give you the ability, you the gambler, Forex trader, to look at it and go, you know what, from my account, from my bid, based off of what the market's doing lately, which is, again, entering, moving up, past 25% profit, at good levels, nice profit levels that you could exit, and then it backs out all the way to the stop. And we're either getting full stop loss trades, or I'm pretty happy with what we got here, even if it backs out to a few dollars break even. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with it, because it couldn't have got to break even if the take profit hadn't been moved to 25% or more. So, looking good. $1,554.50 worth of closed trades if you're trading the 10 pip hybrid, and if you're trading the high profit feed trades in the same account. And that's pretty much how I'm doing it. I have a big enough account to do that, guys. Don't be like, well, I have this $457 account, and Terry said I should trade the 10 pip hybrid and the high profit feed. No, the fuck you shouldn't, right? You should always practice. Do whatever you're going to do. I can't sit here and tell you what to do. Everybody has a unique scenario. I'm about mid-level risk lately. I'm not high risk lately. I'm mid-level risk. And I've been very happy with the profits I'm making every week. So, I don't know why. I'm going to lose my voice. Let's go to a pause screen here. And then what we'll look at is the overall algorithm. Let me pull it up here. Sniffle, sniffle. Let's see if I can find it here. Never going to make it easy. Do you know how many accounts I have on my system? So, all right, here we are. So the overall system, I'm just going to count real quick. You know what? I'm not going to count real quick. We're at about 3 dozen trades. NZD JPY has went really deep. We're not trading that. Not trading that at all on on the 10 pip hybrid. Let me look. NZD CAD is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades in. Euro JPY total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades in, and the rest. Oh, we got a CAD JPY. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Like Mark said, there's a lot of. So we got one Chief JPY, that is, no, there's two of them. Huge drawdown on that one, so that's going to be a problem. And then CAD JPY, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 CAD JPYs. I like the fact that I'm trading the 10 pip hybrid now, and we're not in all of the JPY trades. We're not. So let me go to the history results, and this will give you kind of a final, I'll share this with you. This gives you a final understanding of the actual volume in the market since market open yesterday. We're at about $536 worth of net profit. No losses on any of these trades. But if you look, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades that have closed in profit from the entire algorithm, not including the 3 high profit trades. So not a lot of volume. I think on average we're getting $1,500 worth of closure, looking at using these numbers, 1.0 lot size as a base. And it just gives you an idea. We're basically at about a third of what the volume would be on standard currency pairs. So everything's looking great. A little bit of a slow start to the week, but very profitable. At this point, you're going to be one of those people, listen to me carefully, that if you're trading the entire algorithm, the 10 pip automation, and you're trading all of these JPY currency pair crosses, you're probably going to be in trouble. I wouldn't be doing it. But let me express my level of comfort that I don't fucking do that anymore. I don't trade my entire algorithm on any accounts anymore. I trade subsets of it. The ultimate subset is the 10 pip hybrid, where we trade certain groups that do not currency pair cross. We're not trading 2 JPY pairs. One thing we haven't looked at, and I'm not putting a lot of weight on this. Let me pause. Let's go look at that old test account that I had, which was the 10 pip hybrid, and I'll show it in a second here. And I was trading just a different group, right? This is kind of the old test account, but it's trading a group of pairs that don't necessarily cross. However, I ended up adding GJ and UJ to it, so I'll share this with you. It's done extremely well. I'm way overbidding for this account. It was about a $10,000 account to start with. I'm bidding a 0.50 on a subset of the currency pairs. You can see it's in this NZG JPY trade, and it's pushing it to the limit. And you can see USD JPY at the bottom there. And again, it's also trading GBP JPY. Oddly enough, those two pairs, GJ and UJ, have been doing really well. I haven't seen any of them go against. So it's kind of like it's almost like the JPY pairs are not affecting UJ and GJ. If you look at the history here, GJ has closed at a $32 or a $29 net profit. But even with this, I would not trade this account, okay? But this was a proof of concept to just trade a different group of pairs than what the main 10 pip hybrid is. This is a group, but it's not the same group that the 10 pip hybrid is trading. And this proof of concept, and here was the proof of concept, that I could bid really an outrageous amount, $5 a pip on a $10,000 account. It's just dumb, right? This has handled it extremely well. Why? Because we're trading, although I am currency pair crossing here, meaning I'm trading NZD JPY and USD JPY and GBP JPY. So basically I'm trading a 10 pip hybrid group plus GJ and UJ just to see if I could push this account. And the market's been so favorable, right, that, it's at 1,400% margin level. However, look at this. If I look for the week, 607 over the last week, so very stable. Over the last month, 6,489. This is stability. This is a $10,000 account original that in the last month has earned over $6,000. $6,489 to be exact. I'm impressed with that. It's proof of concept that you can, if the market conditions are favorable, if you're a degenerate gambler, you can bid more because of this, just the conceptual protection that you get from simply trading groups of pairs that don't cross. And I'm even trading 3 pairs that cross here, and they're JPY crosses, right? And it's still doing pretty good. I'm not getting, if you come back here and look, I'm not also in EJ, I'm not in CJ, right? All of the other JPY pairs. So doing pretty good, feeling pretty good. We'll keep an eye on this, but it was an absolute test. So Mark says those two have been closing in profit quickly too. Yeah, I think the GJ and UJ, they have been. I don't have them on any live accounts right now because I just got tired of getting raped in the middle of the night, some random Tuesday. But I'm feeling very good, and you guys will see I have an entirely new mindset on trading when I come out with this video. This week is the plan, so should be some pretty good stuff. That's it. That's what I got for you Monday morning, May 13th. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I will be in Lincoln, Nebraska at some luxury RV resort. Hopefully it's nice, but I did it so I could kind of slow down my traveling and get this video out to you guys. So it's going to be work. No luxury travel for me. No luxury overnights for me, although it will be nice. So that's it. Appreciate you watching. Any questions, come on into the group. Once I launch this video, I'm going to put a lot of my time, especially when I get settled down for the summer here. The plan was to get settled down by June 1st. I think I'm going to be settled down a week before that. And just to really pump out a lot of useful content, training videos, resources, and start bringing this just closer and closer and closer together and doing my best to simplify it. You will see that if all we did was if all we did was trade based off of this video I'm going to release this week, our life just got 100% easier. 100%. Like literally sleep in all day, never look at another trade again. Easy. Trust me, it's going to be some good stuff. All right, that's it. I will see you tomorrow, Tuesday, May 14th, and we'll talk to you then. Take care.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.